Hey guys, Strutter here. It's March 4th, 2016, and I have just a odds and ends video regarding precious metals mostly, and a couple other small things. So first of all, I want to talk about the price. We are having an up day today, I guess you could say, but really it's the US dollar that's down today. It's not really precious metals being up all that much, but it does look like they've been in an uptrend recently, especially outside of the US dollar, as I've mentioned before, where the bottom has been in for a long time in precious metals. In fact, the top is what we're talking about now in most currencies, for example, here in Canada and also in Australia and other parts of the Commonwealth and really all around the world, as precious metals is making new highs or is just approaching new highs, as it is here in the Australian dollar. I think it's about 3% from the top in Australian dollars and about 6% or so in Canadian dollars. So yeah, just under the top in both Canadian and Australian dollar charts. Has gold bottomed? Yeah, gold bottomed a long time ago. And as Mike Maloney has mentioned, it has bottomed now too in the United States, even on the US dollar chart. It is looking like it has reached the bottom, or at least a bottom, as it has moved up from there now. And now we can talk a little bit about demand for precious metals. Here on the screen is the demand for Silver Eagles in 2016 so far. Of course, Silver Eagles are only one type of coin. They are only indicative of the demand for silver bullion overall. And then we're talking about silver bullion for investment, not talking about silver bullion for other things like industrial uses. So in terms of investment, how is the demand looking? Well, it is higher than it has ever been, and that has been the case for a while now. We are always making new records, and after a while it sort of becomes monotonous. So, okay, are we making new records still? Yes, we are making new records. Okay. Well, wait a second, we're making new records. This is unprecedented times. This is exciting and interesting and noteworthy, but really not a lot of people are talking about it. But yes, precious metals are in the highest demand they have ever been in history right now. In fact, right now. This very past month, in February, we saw 4.78 million Silver Eagles demanded by the public and sold by the mint to the public. The previous record for February was 3.75. Set back a couple of years ago. So we're not only breaking records, we're just blowing them out of the water. And the demand, at least investment demand, for precious metals is just through the roof. Now a bit on the gold to silver ratio, because I said that I would be keeping track of that. And there has been a development. It has now pushed above that 80 level where it has been for a while now. And as you can see, it hit that 80 level a few other times in history, back in, looks like 1995 or so, and again in 2003, I guess, and again in 2008, and we are now pushing up above 80. It hit 84 or 85 the other day, and I think it's 83 right now. So that is something to note. When the gold to silver ratio makes these highs on its chart, it tends to be at points when the precious metals market is at a low or near a low. So we could be at a low or near a low in the precious metals market, at least according to this gold to silver ratio. And yeah, it can go higher. It's been as high as 100, or it can go higher than that, of course, and it can go right back down to about 1 or so, or even below 1 if silver was ever worth more than gold. But it has been as low as 14 back in the Hunt Brothers times, and it certainly can go down there again, but right now we're just above 80, and we'll keep an eye on that. Lastly on the screen is a monthly view chart for my channel. This counts all the views that all my videos get. I have about 515 videos, all the views that they get in a month. It adds that all together, and it comes up with a monthly total. As you can see, they range between about 15,000 and 50,000 on this chart, but this only goes back 2 years. I left YouTube for about a year and a half in the beginning of 2014. That's why there's so many views on that month of January 2014. And then it dropped down for February as expected. I wasn't doing any videos, and I didn't do any videos throughout 2014, although the numbers stayed fairly high, at least compared to where they are now. They were down from where they used to be, but They're nowhere near as low as they got in 2015, especially once I started doing videos again in the spring of 2015. You see it drop down even further there and hit a low in the June month, where I was actually working pretty hard on this channel. And I really gave it my all. I gave it 100% and put every dime, every minute I had into activism and into this channel and through the fall, and saw almost no results. I wasn't even able to get back up to where I had been in 2014 when I hadn't even been doing any videos. Those are just coming in on old videos. But and I should still be getting those in addition to clicks on new videos that I'm putting out. And I'm putting out videos that are getting some serious numbers. I did a video at the end of the year that got 8,000 views. That was just one video. So, and I've been putting in a lot of work, especially since December, when I decided I was going to give this 110%, if that's even possible. So, as you can see, in December I had a great month, at least compared to the the past year. And then in January, views were down a little bit, but still a good month. And February, a better month even than December. So I'm very happy with that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up that pace now, because I have to look for a place and I have to move. And life is changing for me. But that's not your concern. I'm just mentioning it to let you know this channel might be a little bit less active and a little bit less prolific. Unfortunately, this is what I want to be doing, but there is no other option. I have to find a place to live and to put my things and to do videos. So that's what I'm going to be looking for in March. That's what I'm doing in March. If you don't hear from me too much, that's why. But speaking of views, will you click on the link I put up on the screen, or just go to my channel and go back to my previous video. I'm having trouble getting views on that video. It's got about 350 views, even though I think it's one of the most important videos I've ever done. And it only has about 350 views out of 7,400 subscribers that were notified of that video. Almost no one has clicked on it. And that's taking into account another 25 or 30 activists on Facebook that I know of that have shared that to their friends, and those friends have shared it on from there. So it's very strange that this video is only showing 350 views, and I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe the view counter's broken. But if you can help me out, go to that video, even just give it a view. You don't even have to watch the whole 14-minute video if you don't want to. Give it a view. Give it a like or a dislike, doesn't matter. Any rating helps. Just show that you were there, and that might help get the view count up. I'm really trying to get that video seen, because I think it's incredibly important information, and it could even save a lot of lives. So thanks for clicking on the link that comes up on the screen, and thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon.